you. Well, I always bring lots of paper to meetings to take notes on. I'm taking plenty of notes tonight, so please bear with me as I move through my thoughts here. The first thing that I wanted to share was, big congratulations to our FCCLA championships. Allied education is close to my heart. Career technical education is a particular passion of mine, and really our students and our young people who go to these competitions are prepared for lots of things by those competitions. Whatever their choice is, those young people might be individuals who go straight to college, they might go straight to the workforce, they might go to the military, but the world is open to them with those skills. And it's really lovely to be sitting here with that level of skill among our students and our young people. Really appreciate that. I would also like to recognize the national championship in welding that could lead us even more forward. And I have to tell you all something funny. So I was at the beach about 2 years ago, very closely watching the Skills USA championship, because in another division I had a student there. And there were two first place placements in Virginia, one that I knew of and one right here in the Alleghany Highlands, and it just warmed my heart. So please know how rare that is and how wonderful that is. We appreciate all the hard work for FCCLA as well as for Skills USA and all those associated organizations. It's a big deal. Would certainly also concur that we really appreciate our media partners, and that is the reason indeed the board elected to place people on the VSBA Media Honor Roll. It is really important for people to have information from the media, and as we all know, there's a lot of things you can find on the internet right now. So it's really helpful when we have individuals that we personally know that are helping us know what's going on, whether it's with the schools or with any other issue in our community, and that's a lovely partnership. We sincerely appreciate it. We really, I know I personally, and I believe everyone here has said this, we so appreciate people coming out and telling us your thoughts, your questions, your concerns. It is very helpful to us because it helps us have perspective. And one of our board members indicated, how important it was for us to put our thoughts together. And it really does take some time, so we appreciate you all working with us on that. Because we want to make sure we've deeply heard what is shared with us, whether it's shared with us in this forum or any other, okay? And we really want to thank you for bringing forward your ideas, your questions, your concerns, your hopes, and your dreams, and your most important hopes and dreams, which are, of course, our children. We really want to listen to all of those. So whether you personally feel you're represented in the comments this evening or your viewpoint is different, I want to encourage you to reach out and make sure we hear it, because we want to listen deeply. We really appreciate that. And we further appreciate the respect for differences of opinions, because we realize that those are present as well. We're happy to take opportunities to try to explain anything that we can explain. That we may or may not be able to do it to everyone's satisfaction, and that's just me being very honest with you. I see familiar faces, and I think I know many people in the room, and I'm an optimist, but you also know I'm a realist, and I'll do my best to tell you the information that I have. I can never promise, nor can any of us promise, that we will tell you exactly what you're hoping you will hear, or that even we know all the answers, but we're happy to listen and talk and work through things and engage in that spirit of cooperation. I really appreciate the idea brought forward this evening that we need to pay attention at this time in our history, no matter our individual views or individual differences, of what I think was well said as a shortage of compassion. We need to make sure we're compassionate listeners, and we intend to do that, and we hope we modeled some compassionate listening for you here this evening. We want to do that. We also are starting school. And I started my day this morning speaking with our new employees, and that's such a gift. And I really just want to acknowledge that, wow, this is the week. For people who are principals, this is the first day of school. I mean, our new employees are coming and spending time with us. We're getting ready to welcome our children back. And we're sincerely committed across all the employees in Alleghany County Public Schools to keeping kids as safe as we can and to keeping kids learning. And that's our very sincere commitment. We obviously do not control all of the pieces that affect our decisions. We understand that. but we know we love our kids, and I'm really excited to tell you that we're going to be doing that as they walk back into our buildings. And that's quite the privilege. We are committed to a real positive start to the school year, to trying to help our students feel that warmth and positivity. We're going to work really hard on that, and we appreciate your support in that as we move forward. So again, I really appreciate your understanding that we have to collect our thoughts, particularly when we receive a large volume of information. And I want to encourage you, if you have a question, a concern, a comment, an idea, please make sure that someone has heard it. Again, we may or may not be able to do everything that everyone hopes, because we do have a lot of constraints in different manners, but we can listen well, and we want to do that. One of my colleagues indicated that we do take an oath to uphold the law, and that's very important for all of us to acknowledge. But it's also important for us to truly acknowledge our desire to deeply listen and try to incorporate ideas that we hear. So on that note, we really want to thank you for being in this crowd this evening, and thank you for all your support of our students.